Hello, hello everyone. Well, hello me. As I'm by myself. I just came on to do a quick live. Um, I've been looking for a replacement for my alcohol ink markers. I use the tri blends, and I know they're getting harder and harder to find. I don't even know if they're making them anymore. So I'm actively looking for a replacement. And yesterday, when I was um, like just going through window shopping through Amazon, I saw the Ohuhu brand markers, and these are actually water based. They're not alcohol based, but they said that they're paper friendly. So I'm like, okay. And the price point was $22, and I have points, so I honestly didn't even pay for them. So I figured I would try them, and hopefully they work. So I haven't opened them. I just took the plastic off. So this is the way they come. Okay, and they come in this case. It brings 60 pens. And let's see. Oh wow, okay. So they have a lot of pretty colors. Well, from what the caps show. We'll see how they perform. And I figured that I would try it on the stamp from Crafter's Companion because it has this big area. So we would be able to color it and see how it goes. I'll swatch these out later and see. I think I flung that piece somewhere, and see how they look and see what I can blend. But for now, we're just gonna pick some colors that look close, and I really want to try the reds. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's pick this red. And let's get a lighter tone here. What color is this? Okay. We might have to clean those off a little bit. Well, they're sure not dry. Alright, we'll just pick a couple of these colors and we'll get one dark one. And we'll see how these things blend together. Alright, and let me get something to wipe these off just in case. I've never used these kind. Oh look, they have another. Oh look, it has a fine tip as well, which is kind of neat. Okay, so the ink I used was my VersaFine because these are water-based. The VersaFine is what you want to use. And I'm going to start off with my lightest color. And this color is Coral Red. And I'm going to clean this off a little bit just so I don't get my hands all inked up. Okay. So let me start. Well, they feel nice. Let's just add this color in first. And like I'm really hoping that they perform well because like I said, number one, the price point is excellent. Hey Danny, how are you? Oh, hopefully they blend better than that. How's it going? Likewise. Okay. Let me just put that there. Good chilling. What you doing today? What are you up to? Relaxing. Yeah, I was doing the same, but I'm kind of listening to Linda. If I don't start getting lives done, I'll never do it. If I keep procrastinating. So I figured I'd get outside my comfort zone again and just come on. But I am extremely nervous, so you have to excuse me. And when I'm nervous, I stutter. So if I stop talking, it's because I'm trying to reel myself back in. Okay, so that was my dark tone. Oh, this one is messy too. You keep yourself very busy. I see you're a mod in a lot of different channels. You're an amazing human being, I tell you that. You're very supportive. No, thank you for what you do. In every channel that I visited, you make me feel very welcome, and I appreciate that. You're probably going to be the only one here today. I'm known more for recordings. Oh yeah, Scott is a hoot. I've never been on a cruise, but I'm enjoying watching all of them. And now they have me thinking that I want to go on a cruise. So, okay, well, this is not too bad. And what I'm doing here is that I'm trying out new markers because I need to find a replacement for the ones I normally use, just so you know what I'm fooling around with here. Is anyone else going live today? That's brick. Yeah, Linda's super cool, man. When she first told me about the channels, I was like, well, she's like, oh, just go, you'll have fun. Okay. And she was right. Don't remember. Tomorrow Liz and Chris are at 5. Okay. Did you move already? Do you like where you're living now? Oh, that's right. That's tonight. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. Congratulations on a new home. I remember when I moved into my new home, I was so excited. And now the reality of the mortgage set in. Hey there, Silent. How are you, love? Okay, so far they're performing okay. I don't know if I'm too crazy about them, but I think they look pretty good. And I'm gonna do the other one with alcohol ink so I could compare. And hopefully those other ones will grow on me. Yeah, those are crazies. Okay, this is not gonna be perfect because I'm just trying to compare it. So Danny, have you been around the area? Have you gone exploring yet? Hey Margot, how are you? Hey Scotty J. Oh no, now I'm really getting nervous. A couple of times did exploring yesterday. Awesome. I still haven't fully explored my town. I need to get out more. So many familiar names. Yeah. As thanks to Linda. Linda introduced me to all of their channels and I just love hanging out there. Try to visit as many as I can. A lot of times I'm lurking because like I said, I've never been on a cruise, so there's times that you know, I can't relate to some of them, but I like showing up anyway. And like I was telling Danny, now I think I'm getting that cruise fever. I've been talking to my husband more about it. Yeah. He makes me laugh all the time. My work. Working and lurking. Thanks for the lurk. Headed to. Oh, fun. Have a great time. Okay, so there. Actually, I'm kind of liking the way the watercolor looks better. That's funny. I think I'm surprising myself with this. Let's see. Earth brown, no. Excuse me, guys. I'm just trying to find the right color. I appreciate you guys showing up. I know some of you are not, well, most of you are not crafters. And I'm just surprising myself right now because I'm coloring with alcohol ink markers on an alcohol ink and it's not moving it like it's supposed to. So, makes me wonder. If I have to switch ink so much. But technically, you're not supposed to be able to do this. New Orleans is so fun. Yep. Heard it is. Never been. So Marga, how's your weekend going? Okay, well, they compare pretty well. I mean, it's not bad. Let's do something light on top. Let's try these pinks. Start with my lightest color. And I'm actually coloring with these like I would alcohol ink markers. I don't know if that's the way you should with these guys. This is the lightest one. Okay. Let's get a darker tone. But that's what I'm going to do. Craig Hope and Work and what's Linda Create. Oh, how was your day? You had a good day at work? And I know that you didn't catch the beginning of this, but what I'm doing is, it's getting harder to find the markers that I normally use. So I'm looking for a replacement medium, so I don't have to go crazy every time I can't find one of the colors that I need. And I chose these because they said that it's not, these are water based, they're not alcohol based, and they said that it's not supposed to break your paper, because most of the time you have to use these with anything water based. You should use with like a watercolor card. And I didn't want to do that, so I'm not really matching colors or whatever. I'm just really testing to see if they're even worth buying again. But so far, I mean, except for one spot, they're holding up pretty good. I think I can't I tend to go over with alcohol inks, and I can't do the same with this. So that, I guess that's just a learning curve, and that I would have to kind of, you know, perfect. Looks like a good drink. I can use a good drink. Yeah, I mean, those, like I said, those are not normally the colors that I would use, but I think they show up better on camera, so might as well use stuff that you guys can see, right? I don't know where these go. Okay. I'm going to try a different color on the other one. You and me both. Yes, ma'am. So, let's get a couple of our blues out and see how they perform. But if any of you like to color, yeah, so far they're pretty good. And then let's go back in. They do blend. Okay. The colors are very rich also. So yeah, if you guys are looking for any alternatives Um, so far so good. And again, it just peeled a little bit on this side. Not enough to make me want to send them back. I think that's just, yeah, I have to learn how to color with them because, again, I'm always using alcohol inks. That's like my go-to. And these are Ohuhu water-based markers. Because I normally use the tri-blends, and these are alcohol based. So I mean, like I was saying earlier, that you can't find them, and if you do find them, they're very expensive. And I was looking at different brand markers, like they have Arteza ones, they have Ohuhu alcohol ink markers, which I have some of those. Not enough of them to, you know, have me use them all the time because I don't have enough colors to really blend. These are pretty markers as well. I mean, the colors are nice. The only thing that I noticed with these guys is that you really have to be careful with the paper you're using because they will spread, it will bleed, and you'll get more bleeding than you do with the tri-blends. I use, oh, look you. But everything is so pricey. I was looking at the 100 and something set. I don't know. I just can't justify the expense right now. My markers are still working, but like I'm running into some of them. Since the tri-blends have 3, like my lighter ones always run out fast. And as you can see, this one is starting to dry out as well. And once that happens, it's like, okay, well, their darker blends are usually too dark and, you know, to use as a lighter color. So I really have to start looking for alternatives. I think I'm going to go with the Ohuhu. Just got to save a little bit for that. But until then, I figured, okay, well, there's a lot of different mediums, right? I use color pencils. I have watercolor pencils. And I think I need to step away from my comfort zone because I think I'm closing myself off to this market, and this market is closing. So, yeah, I got to figure this out. And I'm struggling with it because I love my pens. 320. Wow. This totally looks different. Okay. I need to swatch all this out. But I mean, they're very pretty. The color is good, right? Let me see if I can find an alcohol ink of theirs that looks similar to that. Pink fruit. I have tried this too. Yeah. I was using the regular Spectrum Noir markers, and when the tri-blends came out and I started recording, it was just easier not having to find the colors that would blend well together. So that's when I started using the tri-blends, and recording with them have been a blessing because I mean it's just smooth. You just pick one pen, similar to what you want, and it's good to go. But I think that era is coming to an end, and at the price that they want, the inventory they have, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. For that, I'll invest in different markers. And but I'm kind of excited also because now I'm exploring different types of markers because I've never thought about using water-based, and I'm hoping that this opens the door to a lot more things. I thought the tri-blends would be easy and you're done, but everything is expensive. And the box that I found was a ridiculous amount. And I would never pay for tri-blends because they don't carry enough ink to have me spend that kind of money on it. I'd rather spend it on a marker that is going to last longer, right? I would love Copics, but Copics is ridiculous. And yeah, and the next option is just buying this brand because the colors are pretty, and I think they'll work well, but these are pretty good too. I'm surprised. And I used the darkest one just to see how they will blend, and I'm pretty good. Let's try some orange. I think I may have to invest in a different type of paper in order to use these, but in the long run it might be worth it, right? This one is darker, and they say that this one has a blender, so let's see if that works. Yeah, the pigment is pretty good. I mean, for artists, I don't know, but oh, you see, this does rip the paper a little. Okay, so you have to be careful when using this. For an artist, I don't know, but for these little stamps, yeah, I would totally use that. Because, I mean, it looks good. This actually looks a little more vibrant than this one. That's interesting. I learned something new today. Let's see some of the yellows. Did you go to the Ohuhu? No, I have to go there. I was just on, like I said, I was on Amazon just looking at stuff. And since I have points, I said, well, I'll try it. Yeah, it's free. And I also picked up a new scissor. This is a Tim Holtz scissor. And looks pretty good. No, it cuts good too. So, yeah. So I did some free shopping. That was fun. But, yeah, I'm going to definitely check out the website. Because I need to act before my markers really dry out. I'll try one more color, and I'm just about done here. I guess I was just coming on to try them out and see if anybody had questions about it. So you don't have to go out and purchase it if you don't have to, especially if they're no good or they just like really suck. But they're, for the price, yeah, I would totally use these. Not bad. I think they got a pretty good product. I wouldn't believe too much that it doesn't, they're paper safe, I mean paper friendly. I just wouldn't, do they come in a black case? Yes, ma'am. I'll show you the case right now. Okay, this is the case. There's 60 of them, and it was $22. So I mean, 60 markers, $22. Yeah, try that any day. And they come like this. They had several of them that looked the same, but this is the one they stated was paper friendly. It is kind of. Just don't go, if you get them, don't go over what you're coloring too much because it's not going to be paper friendly that long. Anyway, that's all I have today. I just, like I said, just wanted to test them out. And I wanted to say hello to everyone. And I hope your weekend is going well and you continue to have a great weekend. And I'll talk to you guys real soon. Likewise.